The next prospect we're going to look at in this year's draft is Chase Dollander, a right-handed pitcher out of the University of Tennessee. Last year, he came out like absolute gangbusters. This year, there was some regression, and there are definitely some differences between last year and this year. Here's the thing, though. None of that changes what this kid's capability level is, and none of it changes who he has the potential to be. How good can he be? What are the things he can continue to do for himself to rotate cleaner, to make his stuff crisper, to locate just a little bit better, right? So excited to see what happens with him in the draft this year.
The third pick in the 2023 MLB draft, the Colorado Rockies select Chase Dollander, a right-handed pitcher from the University of Tennessee.
Chase Dollander was drafted number 9 overall tonight by the Colorado Rockies and was the third pitcher taken overall.
He gets his feet wet at the Double-A. First 2 innings, 2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3.
How are you?
I'm good. Living the life here in Double-A.
Yep.
Because people can say the same words but have completely different meanings.
On the mound, your upper body is loading around your back hip. All of the energy is in the spiral.
Yeah, I mean, makes a lot of sense.
Well,
a lot
good.
of sense.
That's my job, is to try to make sense. It's a logical game.
Yeah.
All right,
well, I appreciate
soon.
it. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, man.
We'll keep in touch for sure. I appreciate it again.
Yep, you got it.
What exactly is it in your mind, and you might not know, you might not have an answer, but what is your inkling for things that you feel like you need to do to be every year all-star and a Cy Young Award winner? Because you have the potential to do that. That's real.
In my eyes, it's building consistent off speed. I think that's one huge thing. Like I think I told you, but I threw 3 different shapes of sliders this year.
So 3 different shapes of slider. Was that purposeful or accidental?
Accidental, 100%. 100%.
That is definitely an area.
Yeah.
We want to make the thing do what we want it to do.
Exactly.
Remember, when you think about things, and this is where it's hard, it's a chase for perfection, knowing you're never going to be perfect, but good is relative to potential. You are not someone that should ever be satisfied with good. Good is not good enough to win 3 Cy Youngs. Okay? All of these things work in a very integrated fashion. If you're doing this properly, it's a very holistic approach.
Yeah.
I also want you to know, since it's our first time meeting in person,
Right.
if you think I'm full of shit, I want you to tell me. I'm serious. You have to fight back if you're not sure.
Yeah.
Because you have to know. You have a career in front of you. You're at the beginning of a journey that could put you in the Hall of Fame. Just go ahead, go through your normal pregame. Oh, that was a little different. On this next one, instead of getting all the way through it, I want you to try to pull your arms back at the end. Hold on now. What'd you feel?
It's like the ball just loaded. I didn't have to try and push it. It just came out.
Because you don't have to try to push it. That's what I mean. You delivered the energy at the moment. The way that you're going to figure out how to throw 100 and make it look like butter is by learning how to chill and then whack at that moment in time. Great athlete. athletes are great compensators. You'll find a way to go out and compete and perform and get guys out, but that doesn't mean that it's like relative to where it could or should be. All right, ready to start hucking some baseballs. Those med ball pushes and the throws, when you pulled it back, it was stable. You got to try to get that feeling. Why are you laughing?
It feels weird. I'm not used to it.
What is it? Explain weird.
Like it almost feels like I just don't have like control. I just need to.
You're used to aiming it. You'll be throwing strikes with your eyes closed.
To do the same thing.
It'll literally give you the best command you've ever had in your entire life.
Would be nice. I'm tired of walking through guys again. So.
You're not going to do that. Remember, thoughts are thoughts. It's never about the words. It's about how they're interpreted. That's what everybody thought. They say, do this, and then they keep trying to do that, but they don't explore how to actually do it. That's why the mover has to have some freedom through feeling out a concept, right? Because those are way more important than positions and angles. Okay, on this next one, go ahead and get ready. No, same drill.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Eyes closed. You're going to throw bullpens and strikes with your eyes closed. Go back to playing regular catch. Feel out the next 5. Crack that whip a little bit. Only really want to see a couple of each pitch normally, and then we can play with things for whatever volume you feel like you'd like to, knowing we need to throw tomorrow. Do you know where you're usually at in pens?
Around 90 probably.
That was 90. It was 90.3.
Didn't expect that.
Usually guys don't. Happens a lot. That was 91.9. You're going to literally sit 95 this effortless and throw 100 in the game.
Yeah.
That effortless. Pimp it. How'd that feel?
Easy?
It was 92.8. That surprise you?
Yeah.
Keep going. If it felt easy and it felt good on your arm and you're happy with the velocity, stay there for a minute.
Yeah.
92.1. $92.7. Let's go. Now, on your curveball, you try to reach out, don't you? Do curveballs have less extension or more extension when they're elite?
Less.
Yes.
I've noticed that.
Pimp that shit. You got to get across and stabilize real fast. Turn a corner. A change-up or a two-seam is like hitting to the opposite field. You got to run away from it a little bit. And you know how it's going to get even better? When you throw that, you normally try to shape it, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't fucking do that. If you want to have an elite pitch, do you want that to move early or do you want it to move late?
Late.
Well, that last one was the grossest one you've thrown and you were happy with it. I still think it sucks. It had hump to it. Try to get it to move as straight as you can, as long as you can, before it turns a corner. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so one more curveball. Last thing I want you to do is let yourself stride more that direction. One more curveball. I love it when I know it's gonna fucking work and then it does. I just love it. And this is the thing with guys like you, it's like these are like the most elite toys we could ever play with. So when we throw, it's all about getting stability around the back of this side on the way down. Lead leg blocking is not this. You got to get that out of your system. That's not it. It's a corkscrew to the outside of the lead foot, okay? Generally speaking, and there's guys that fit all ends of the spectrum. You are not this guy. You are this guy, right? And when you let yourself go this way more, you're able to get against this hip better. I had you do that with the curveball because the changeup's the opposite. Now throw me a changeup. And instead of it feeling crack the whip here, let it roll out the back a little bit. Let your body go that way a little. Let it just kind of, and just step this way and throw that way. Yeah, but see how your elbow stayed in?
Yeah.
Ah, let it, yeah, you really want this pitch to grow out away from it. See how that one went with you? It's got a catch on the back leg. Yep, you see that action on it? Oh, that's the one I was looking for, Coach. Do that again. Now throw. Felt it though. That's all that matters. Find that other one. Just let it roll out the back.
Yeah, that was gross.
Okay, let's go to the slider. Whack, like rip across the body. Right idea, right idea. Watch this, go grab a water bag. Fix this shit real quick. With his feel, it shouldn't take more than like 10 reps. When I say go, you're loading up and trying to throw a punch. Go! Go! Okay. Here's where I think you might be getting caught up too. Remember over there how when you tried slots, when you were higher, you were stopping better? You're flatter on this pitch. So your plane of rotation is matching the same as over there. I would start with a tiny bit of arch and just try to...
So like sort of here, like
Yeah. And actually go to front rack. Go! Match my plane of rotation. Go! Deeper. Go!
Yep. So if we looked at your arc would be here and here. We got to make it here, here. Make sense? Longer in the back, shorter on the front. Go! Yeah. You feel a difference in that?
Yeah.
That's the difference between sitting 96 and sitting 100. Yes. Now put that down, pick up the ball, and throw a few. And let those, play catch for a few sliders and let your body do those things.
That's wild. Should I go off? Wind it up?
Motherfucker, you move like that, you do whatever you want. Spot it. You don't need to rip it. In your mind, give it a little like pull, yeah, just like with the med ball. Just a little baby from back here. That had the most movement and the least extension. On a slider or a breaking ball, this has to turn a corner and not go out. It's got to change direction quick. Make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
That's my slider.
Good. We literally don't need to do anything more. You can finish however you want, and we'll get back after more throwing tomorrow, but this has been like literally win after win after win after win.
Same with the best one. Last one.
How hard do you think that was? 94 and change.
Yeah, I thought it was like 2.
What do you got? How was that?
It was good. To be simple, I guess. There's like so much that I'm missing out on that we've covered in one day, and I feel like it's starting to click a little bit. Just like you said, it was like riding a bicycle. Like the pedals are starting to go again, so it feels amazing.
What was the like if you had to go top 5 most impactful things?
Yeah.
Could be thought, cue, drill, understanding.
I think a big one is when I'm warming up, having my eyes closed and just feeling my body. Another one is the Waterbag we did on the mound. I feel like that really made me feel like being long back here and then kind of short up front.
What did you see literally on the next pitch after you did
The
that?
slider was as gross as ever. Everything's just a lot better after that.
Yeah, you just, I mean, as long as it goes up.